wow.
A real eye injury on film. That was brilliant. Like, look at these guys so dedicated to their craft. I love it.
Yeah.
I have in my notes from Jim, he asked why they had to turn the lights on if the girl was blind.
I don't think I said that.
Yes, she
But
did.
I did say that. No, I did say, yeah, you're right. When they walked in and she turned the lights on, and then they did explain though later on that she could still see she wasn't completely blind. She could see shadows and stuff. But yeah.
Also discovered, Jim, that you predicted about 80% of the dialogue in this film, and we're like,
wow,
you could be a Chinese scriptwriter for 80s movies.
I have a specialty, and that is it.
I
didn't realize it.
When you started speaking Mandarin, I was like, what the?
This guy's he can do anything. Handsome,
do that?
and he speaks multiple languages.
I was translating for Steve. He's fast enough.
What did you say, Jim? I don't follow what's going on. My other note was everyone dives out of moving cars. Like nobody was stopping. Nobody was waiting for the cars to stop. They were diving out. Everybody's diving out of movie. Even the guys at the
Time
end
to stop the car and get out.
Oh yeah, who's got time? They're just diving out. I mean, it didn't seem like it was just that's the way they were going to get out of cars.
Yeah.
Remember that
language?
The bit at the end when they're at the not the very end, when they're at the mansion in the original one, and like 600 guys dressed in white are like breaking through every conceivable entrance to this house. I was like, where are all these people coming from? And they just kept jumping out of moving cars.
And there was probably, like you said, like 600 of them. So there was a lot of them.
There were so many.
Against two.
So many extras. So many, like groups of assassins, always in both movies. But maybe, like, especially in the first one.
God, yes.
It just seemed like, I think, maybe because they're all wearing white, but it definitely stood out for sure that they were like it was like a comical amount of assassins.
Yeah, they all look like a bunch of painters.
They're wearing white suits, which is odd.
Yeah, it was so the blood packs could show up better.
He said, "That's a no." I believe that, because why would you wear white? You just kind of, if you're an assassin, you're supposed to like kind of blend in, and they're wearing like bright white running around. So yeah, they're big targets.
And all, like in the original one, all practical effects. Every single gun on that set was real. So every stunt that they did, and having called the
squibs
blanket,
yeah,
blowing up, how many takes all that stuff took was just incredible. But for people who haven't seen either one, just the basic storyline is you have an assassin / contract killer who takes jobs from a higher up, right? In a assassin
phone book
station. And during one assignment that we see, the first assignment that we see with the assassin, he kills the target he or she kills the target that he's supposed to, and in doing so accidentally blinds a nightclub singer that's in the venue where he has killed all the targets.
Is it the same way? Because like I remember in the 2024 when like she basically has to shoot right in front of her eyes, and like the blast is what?
Yeah.
Is that right?
In both, the blast from the gun is what blinds. They're slightly different, but both in the club, both have a shot that blinds her. And our main character killer has a conscience and is not out for killing any innocent bystander, and so automatically feels awful and compelled to help this person because they feel responsible for the loss of sight. And then it becomes that they get so wrapped up in their conscience in this person that they decide they do not want to be an assassin anymore. They want to get out, and they each take one last job, and that leads to their bosses finding out that they're wanting to get out, and then everybody coming after our hero. So that's kind of like the general setup for both of them.
And there was a moment, I think, in both of the movies where the initial contract was to kill everyone in the club. Don't leave a single person alive. And then this singer woman who we assume is innocent. And then there's a moment where they're like, wait a minute. Did she see who did it? Was she in on it? Did she know? Right. Was she part of the mafia? So there's this interesting sort of turmoil that the killer has to go through with that character, because is she innocent or is she not innocent? And if she's not innocent, why am I risking my life to protect her?
And
That's
we got
only
that
in the second one.
That was in the second one. I don't remember that in the first, but I do remember
They
that in
didn't have that. They didn't have that at all. Like he just feels bad that he blinds her in the first one. That's it.
I
Yeah.
thought for sure that was okay.
That
Well,
was,
maybe.
but that was
Yeah.
totally it in the second one.
Yeah.
Added like a whole other layer of complication in the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.